Sun just came up, so a little after daybreak. I'm going to lower it down to about 200 and about 230 feet. And all those bright white spots are that's deer. And we got a buck. Got that itch going on. He's a younger one. It looks like a younger one. Way over here like that. There we go. Just gonna watch him for a second. It's a good dim. It's a good looking buck right there. It's hard to tell when they're in velvet like that, but he's a good one. They're getting ready to head to bed. They're on. Well, I'm not gonna give exactly where they're at. There's another good one. That's big boy. He is a nice buck. So we got less than 2 months till bow season opens. They still haven't lost. They probably got another month before they lose their velvet. So what I like to do on days like this when I find them to see where they kind of go into the woods at, I just kind of look at the wind forecast for today. It's two really nice bucks for our property. Yeah, we just watched these all summer, which is really cool. They're still friendly right now. They've been kind of, there's been a little strife kicking up between these two. I'm not gonna lie, from that view right there. So if you look at how he's filled out, look at his. So I don't know if it's going to show it, but that little part right there, his belly, it's not really sunken in like a 3-year-old. May just be the particular angle that I have of him. I'm going to drop down a few feet and get a better view of him. I think it's a shooter. I mean, I do. I think this is going to be a little bit old. This is a 4-year-old. I don't know what we got going on right here, but the deer itself, I think, is a 4-year-old. His rack's not great. Again, this is still in velvet, so when he sheds, it's going to be a little different. But those brow tines got pretty long brow tines on him. That's a heavy deer. I think it's the one we saw last week that I said was the same genetic, look like he's the same genetic line as that, what I call big boy, that big 8-point. And I'm basing that solely off those brow tines being like they are. Yep, that's a good buck right there, guys. There we go. My goodness, that's a nice deer. Let's look at the other one. How about that? Yeah, he's got that, you know, he's got that winter coat coming in. I wonder if that means they're getting ready to lose velvet here pretty soon. Yeah, initially I didn't know what it was because, you know, you see these little splotches like that, and I kept wondering what it was, but I guess it's just their winter coat. I don't know. Somebody's an expert on that kind of stuff, let me know, but look at this deer, same thing. You know, that was little splotches, now it's getting bigger. And I'm assuming here in the next few weeks he'll look more like that. Yeah, he's still got a little brown, you still see a little brown right there on his hind quarter. That's all that, you know, that dark gray, it looks like a, you know, kind of like a winter coat on a deer. Pretty cool. So I don't know, this deer right here maybe, I think he may be a 4-year-old also. I mean, I've been calling him a 3. But look, so look right here at his hips, look at his, I mean, look, you know, compared to this one. He may be, I think this deer may, I don't know, I'm going to go back and forth 1,000 times. It's close. I'm definitely not an expert on aging them, but I mean, he's just looking at his body features. You know, when you think about the 4-year-old, the 4+-year-old, you think about their legs look a little bit shorter because their body's big. You look right here at their hips. Right in here, it's not, a 3-year-old's going to be a little bit more sunken in right there. Their belly will be a little more sunken in. Like that one, you can see it, the little crease in that one. Well, this one, I don't know. I think this may be a 4-year-old buck. I don't think you can blame anybody for mistaking him for a 4-year-old. I mean, his body is, I mean, I don't think this deer's going to have a huge rack, but but as far as his age, there's the 10. He's almost always in that same spot. I didn't have to look for him very long at all. I know where he likes to hang out.